Okay, today is day 6 of force fetch with Bexley, and if you recall from yesterday's video, I said we were ready to head outside today. She was performing really well in the house, so now we need to add some distraction and ask her to perform all those same retrieves outside with all the added distractions that are out here, which today includes 20-mile-per-hour wind with snow. So it's a little interesting, but we have to keep pushing the dogs if we want them to progress. But we're still going to take steps backward initially, so we'll start with an easy just comeback drill. Ready? Fetch. Yes, good girl. Sit. Good dog. Drop. Good job. Good. Wait. Fetch. Good girl. Good. Drop. That's a good dog. Good. Here. Sit. Stay. So now we're picking up off the ground with an easy dummy. Started with a really short distance and we're building up the distance. Ready? Fetch. Yes, good girl. Right here. Good. Drop. Good. Stay. Now I'm going to switch to the squirrel hide dummy. Just do the same thing. Stay. Fetch. Did a shorter distance because she hasn't always been as consistent with this dummy. Drop. Good. Good girl. All right, back. Heel. Sit. Stay. And now we'll build the distance up. Stay. Good girl. That's a good dog. She's trying to go past me a little bit. I'm just giving her a quick little flank pinch to turn her around. Drop. And that's why we needed to move outside, because there's more room for her to make mistakes, and we need to give her the opportunity to make them so that we can correct her. All right, stay. All right, now I'm going to switch to this large pheasant Dokken dummy we've had some issues with. Let's start with a shorter retrieve. Come here. Ready? Fetch. Let's go, come on. Gotta correct her. Fetch. Yes, good girl, good girl. All right, so she just told me I pushed ahead too fast. Drop. So when we use the harder dummies, we need to back up even further. Sit. Fetch. Yes, good girl. Drop. Good. Ready? Come here. Okay, fetch. Yes, good girl. So we just did a couple quick comeback drills. Good. That's so good. Okay, ready? Fetch. Good. Now she's picking it up off the ground. Drop. So now we'll extend the distance. Stay. Fetch. Yes, good girl. Good. Good girl. That's so good. Drop. Heel. So it's really important when they mess up not to get frustrated, but to just take the opportunity to move backwards, help them succeed, and then you can build them back up. Stay. then once you've got some confidence in them to complete the retrieve, then you challenge them with these longer ones. Ready? Fetch. Good girl, come on. Good girl. Fetch. Good girl. Good. Come on. Here. Just forcing her to deliver all the way to me. So she tried to refuse that retrieve. She was trying to pick it up by part of the wing and it wasn't working. So she just decided not to retrieve it. So I did have to go correct her. And that's fine, but just if you need to correct them, make sure you get there as quick as you can. So I did hustle over there. And then all I did was grab her by the ear, and that's all I had to do. Obviously with gloves on, I can't pinch or anything. So I just grabbed her by the ear, gave her a couple steps of forward momentum, and then she went ahead and finished that retrieve. So we'll try it again. I'll make it a little shorter, so it's a little easier to facilitate a correction if necessary. All right, come here. Heel. Sit. Stay. Fetch. Good girl. And then I always make sure I come back to the start. I want them to realize that if I come help them, they still need to finish the retrieve all the way to delivery. So with the snow, it's making the real pheasant wings that are taped on this dummy smell really good and tempting. So the issue we're having is that she's stopping to lick the wet wings. She thinks they taste pretty good, instead of just picking it up. So I did obviously make her pick it up, but I'm gonna keep working with her because we can't let that be the final retrieve of the day. All right, ready? Fetch. Good girl. So when we struggle, we back up, drop. Good girl. Here, sit, stay. Fetch. Good, that's a good girl. Good dog. Good. Drop. Okay, heel. Sit. Ready? Fetch. She got a little pinch there as I sent her. Good girl, good job, come on. Drop, good girl. Stay. All right, so when I sent her that time, I applied some extra pressure on the ear, just so she'd understand that I definitely wanted her to participate in the retrieve and complete it. And then you can see she dropped it on the way back. So I just had to quickly grab her ear and really enforce that she had to finish the retrieve no matter what the wind and snow were like in her face. Let's try it again. Okay, ready? Fetch. So you just grab the ear as quick as you can. Yes, good girl, good. Good dog. Drop. Good. Good dog. All right, come here. Sit. Stay. All right, we're still getting hung up a little bit on this dummy. It's kind of like in the house where 2 days ago she was struggling with it. Yesterday she was doing great with it, but now that we've moved outside, it's just harder work. So we're struggling again. So I think the best thing to do at this point is to put this dummy away and end on a more positive note with an easier dummy. this winged canvas dummy that I know she likes. But because she's just been struggling, we'll start easy. Fetch. Good. That's such a good girl. Good. Good job. Drop. That's a good dog. Good. Heel. Come here. Walk away. Come on. Right here. Sit. Ready? Fetch. Yes. Good girl. Good job. That's so good. Heel. Come here. Keep up. Back. Sit. Good. You can see how much her attitude changes by just going back to a dummy she likes, how much more confident she is. So now we'll do a big long retrieve again, just to make sure we haven't lost any momentum from earlier training. Bexley. Stay. The longest retrieve I've ever asked her to do. Let's see how she does. Back. Yes, good girl. That's such a good girl. Good. So she hesitated just a little bit. I just gave her a little encouragement where I just touched her ear and walked a step or two with her. And then she completed that retrieve, which is probably almost 40 meters. Good girl. But I hate to leave on one that needs correction. So we'll give her one more chance. Good. Good girl. Come here. Right here. All right, the one other thing I wanted to work on today was a double marked retrieve. It's a lot easier to do outside as opposed to in the house. Stay. We'll keep using this wing dummy that she likes, and we'll go back to the other easy dummy. Stay. These are about 20 meters away in 2 different directions. So I will send her for her second one first. Back. Sometimes it's useful to take a step or two with them. Get them really thinking about that dummy. Bexley, sit. Ready? Back. Yeah, good girl. That's a good dog. Right here. Good. Good job. That was good. She didn't even look at the other dummy. Now we'll line her up for the second one. Sit. Ready? Good girl. Good job. Just paused to look at the dogs in the yard, but then completed it. Good job. Look at me. Good. Good girl. Good. Good job. Stay. All right, I think with the conditions today, we're gonna go ahead and call it a day. But that's good. We completed our transition to outdoor work, and again, we're struggling with the one dummy, but we made good progress with everything else, and she is really applying all those same principles she learned inside to outside. So tomorrow we'll plan on coming outside again, and we'll keep working with that pheasant Dokken dummy, and here within another day or two we'll start introducing real game.